How do I increase the glutathione in my body and in my brain? This is a question that I've received multiple times in the last 24 hours, especially after this connection from acetaminophen and autism. Just to quickly recap, acetaminophen has been shown to lower glutathione production and defense, especially in the brain area of babies. And this is one of the things that they're talking about that may be a potential link and cause for autism. So the question is, well, if it's low, how do I increase it, especially when it comes to kids? Now, I'm going to give you guys the general kind of research as far as overall, and then we're going to talk about kids specifically. So overall, the way to increase your glutathione, believe it or not, it's very simple, guys. You have to prioritize sleep. So deep sleep restores antioxidant systems and boosts glutathione. So REM sleep for a longer period of time, that's one. Exercise, but not overtraining, that can raise your glutathione. And actually managing your stress hormones burns through. If you're super stressed, it burns through your glutathione. So breathing, prayer, meditation, all great things to boost glutathione. Now, as far as foods, sulfur-rich foods such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, garlic, onions, kale, those are great things to help boost glutathione. Protein sources with cysteine: eggs, chicken, turkey, and whey protein. Grass-fed, minimally processed, because we talked about the processing and the pesticides can lower it as well. Vitamin C and E-rich foods: citrus, peppers, nuts, seeds. These are regenerative glutathione once it's used. Selenium sources: Brazilian nuts, sunflowers, mushrooms, and omega-3s, wild fish, chia, and flax seeds. Now, a lot of people have also been asking me, Beau, can I take a supplement like N-acetylcysteine? Yes, you can. However, it's not recommended in kids. I'll tell you why in a second. You can take alpha-lipoic acid, which regenerates glutathione and antioxidants, milk thistle, curcumin, magnesium, and B vitamins. Now, also we talked about earlier what things to avoid. Chronic exposure to toxins, pesticides, heavy metals, plastics, excessive Tylenol like we talked about, smoking, alcohol, processed foods. Now, when it comes to children, here's the deal. The best way to raise glutathione is not through a supplement, because a lot of the research is showing right now that the NAC and acetylcysteine is not absorbed orally in a lot of kids' guts. So how do we raise it? Whole foods, a lot of sleep, moderate exercise. Those are all natural ways to raise glutathione. At the end of the day, guys, here's what it comes down to. With all of this stuff that's going on, we want to limit the amount of exposure as much as possible to give our kids the best chance as possible. So if we have been taking Tylenol or acetaminophen, we know we're lowering glutathione, which is allowing them or leaving them more susceptible. So the best way we can reduce our chances is to reduce the environmental toxins and environmental overload on their little systems. Hope that helps to answer some of your questions, guys. Talk to you.